This is ORTM 1, your national television. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your program of every Saturday and Sunday. First, top news. On the occasion of the New Year, the President of the Transition Army General Assimi Goïta addressed the nation. The head of state declared 2025 the year of culture in Mali and spoke of the measures underway to reinforce the supply of electricity as well as the measures taken for the country's socio-economic development. Stop misinformation in the IS space. An effective weapon to fight back has been found, and it's called the Confederation's Digital Platform and Web TV. The logo was presented this week to the President of the Transition Army General Assimi Goïta. Prime Minister Major General Abdoulaye Maïga took part in the festivities marking the 45th edition of the National Championship of Traditional Struggle, known as the Sub-National. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ORTM News. The President of the Transition Army General Assimi Goïta addressed the nation, declaring 2025 the year of culture in Mali. In his speech, the head of state spoke about the measures underway to reinforce the supply of electricity as well as the measures taken for the country's socio-economic development. Other topics, including the creation of the Confederation of Sahel States, highlight of his speech with Mohamedou Kone and Angel Dambele.
Malians, my dear countrymen, from this remark, Transition President addressed his wishes to all Malians, wishes so that 2025 will be a year of great achievements for the satisfaction of his citizens. The New Year's speech is also a time to look back on the year which is ending. For Transition President Lieutenant General Assimi Goïta, common results have been done despite the difficulties. Reforms and initiatives have helped to consolidate sovereignty according to the head of states who believes that Malians must be proud of what has been accomplished. Transition President praised the resilience of Malians while paying tribute to them for their unwavering support during the major reforms undertaken by the authorities of the transition. He had also feelings to the victims of the floods of the past months. 2024 also means the duties to secure our motherlands by the armies, and General Goïta welcomed the consolidation of the defense tool and ADFO for all the victims of terrorism. The promotion of governance, the fight against corruption, and attacks on public property remain priorities for the transitional authorities. The 2023 report of the Office of the Auditor General and the Central Office for the Fight Against Illicit Enrichment are the announcement of this commitment, which will continue since it contributes to more equity and social justice. This is, in any case, the convictions of the head of state who insisted on the management of public resources in a difficult economic context. By fostering states finance, Mali has become the major shareholder in the mobile phone company Sotelma and in the National Agricultural Development Bank BNDA. Lieutenant General welcomed the opening of Goulamina lithium mine. Added to this, the adaptation of the old mining conventions to the requirements of the new code, with spin-offs estimated at hundreds of additional billions. To give more vitality to our social values, the head of state has declared 2025 the year of culture in Mali. This should help strengthen peace, social cohesion, but also the promotion of artists and the enhancement of common cultural heritage. Regarding the energy crisis, President Goïta noted that measures are underway to strengthen the supply of electricity to Malians. The creation of a confederation of Sahel states bringing together Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger constitutes for the head of state the major events in the West African sub-region. In his skills as chairperson of the confederation, Lieutenant General is delighted with a positive development, specifying that the diplomatic and military fields of the IS constitute a great ray of hope for our peoples.
The official logo of the Web TV digital platform and all the administrative documents of the Confederation of Sahel States, validated by the President of the Transition General of Army, Assimi Goïta. The ministers in charge of communication for the Confederation presented the symbol to the head of state before its publication. Sira Bachili and Angel Dambele for details.
The weapons of the Sahel Confederation against disinformation, the communication war, Web TV, and the platform. The support which represents them is ready. The minister in charge of communication from Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso came to present the logo to Transition President Lieutenant General Assimi Goïta before its publication. It is a symbol representing of the three countries which was submitted for the appreciation of the head of state, chairperson of the Confederation of Sahel States. It is obvious that the media shape opinion, and those who are ill-intentioned, they can misdirect it. The Confederation of Sahel States is therefore convinced that it is necessary to face the untruth and reassure the people with their own means of communication. The Web TV is therefore scheduled, as well as the organization of a TV debate synchronized with the creation of a television channel and a radio. The communication strategy of the Confederation of Sahel States is validated in synergy of action with the agreements of the free heads of state. The Confederation of Sahel States Free Nation main goals to fight against terrorism with the defense of the territory and to face the challenges of development.
Immediately after the President's approval, the ministers in charge of communication formalized the logo and launched the Sahel State Confederation's platform and Web TV. Seydou Traoré and Angel Dambele.
The initiative of the heads of Sahel States Alliance is finally achieved. The one interested in communication and information tools of Sahel States. This logo, the platform, and the Web TV made officially by the Free Minister in charge of communication of the IS is now the commitment of the leaders of the space towards their people. This logo was designed, according to the technicians with care, to reflect the ambition of the Confederation with a red circle which forms the basis. The red color explains the ambition and commitment of IS members to work together for a better future. It bears the word Alliance of Sahel States inscribed in an arc, is a sign of hope which represents the willingness of the leaders to collaborate and to be united. In addition to the logo, the platform and the Web TV are official. For more clear information on the actions and initiatives of peace, security and development of the IS with the motto One Space, One People and One Destiny, the IS digital platforms are launching the challenges of better informing and raising citizens' awareness of the free states and to the great delight of the communities.
The validation of the official logo was preceded by the signing of an agreement between the IS public media, a memorandum of understanding to pool their efforts. The 13-point agreement will facilitate collaboration, including program exchanges and co-productions. The signing is an important step towards realizing the vision of the Confederation's communication authorities, detailed with Bemba Sibi and Binta Kamiseko.
Undeniably, 2025 will be the year of our possibilities for public media in the AES space with the signing of the partnership agreement by the various leaders of these structures, which offers a formal framework for pooling efforts. Life is therefore wide open to fruitful exchanges. The signature was possible after 3 days of intense work by the experts from the 3 countries to finalize the project. The 13 points of this convention will be implemented very quickly. The signing of this convention in the presence of our respective ministers is an accomplished task and therefore obliges us to ensure that everything provided for in the convention document can be implemented. This partnership agreement is also a response to media propaganda which tarnishes the image of the AES countries.
As part of their working and friendship visit to Niger, the Prime Ministers of Mali, Major General Abdoulaye Maïga, and Burkina Faso, Rentalba Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo, were received by the President of the CNSP, Brigadier General Abdourahmane Tchani. They had come to receive advice and guidance from the Nigerian head of state as part of the implementation of the Confederation of Sahel State roadmap. Here are the words of Burkina Faso Prime Minister Remtalba Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo speaking on behalf of his counterparts from Mali and Niger, Mamari Kone and Gassou Diarra.
His Excellency Prime Minister from Burkina Faso spoke. It's an honor for me to come here. I have been welcomed by His Excellency General Abdourahmane Tchani, President of the Transition of Niger. It was an opportunity for us to express our gratitude to His Excellency General Abdourahmane Tchani in order to invite us to take part in this final competition about traditional struggle. Yesterday, we went to Boso in order to take part in this final competition. The competition was wonderful. We have learned about it. This event is a factor of cohesion, friendship, and brotherhood. We learn about orientation, organization, and policy from His Excellency Abdourahmane Tchani, President of the Transition of Niger. He gave us a lot of advices. Together, we have to defend our common vision, which is about alien Sahel states. In addition, His Excellency General Abdourahmane Tchani wanted us to come through the aspiration of the people of alien Sahel states.
The Radio and Television Office of Mali, ORTM, has just held the 55th session of its Board of Directors. Like previous session, this one had 9 items on the agenda. In terms of result, 80% of the office program activity for 2024 has been achieved. The program schedule for 2025 is rich and varied. ORTM's projected budget for 2025 is over 13 billion CFA francs. Arjumatina and Angel Dambele provide an update.
At this time of diversification of the media and the multiplication of sources of information, the challenges will not be lacking in 2025 for Mali's national channel. The 55th session of ORTM Board of Directors offers the office administrators the opportunity to measure the progress made in 2024 while looking ahead to 2025. If in 2024 ORTM was able to carry out 80% of its activities, the structure is more expected in 2024 to brilliantly ensure social mobilization and media coverage of major events affecting the life of the citizens. Another challenge in 2025 is the implementation of the recommendations of the 53rd session. For 2025, the office draft budget will see a slight increase compared to that of 2024. This is to strengthen and allow the perfect execution implementation of the program schedules. 9 main issues were included in the agenda of this 55th session, and the minister in charge of communication welcomed the initiative of the management of the office for the organization of the sessions and the upgrading of the agents before urging it to place particular emphasis on the professionalism of the staff with quality human resources. This is to enable ORTM to face competition.
Moussa Ak Atayer, Minister for Malian Living Abroad and African Integration, was visiting Mauritania, bearing a message of friendship from the President of the Transition, Army General Assimi Goïta, to his Mauritanian counterparts. Moussa Ak Atayer was received by Mauritanian President. Update with Ousmane Daou and Maria Koulibaly.
For strengthening more the bilateral links of Mauritania-Mali cooperation, the President of the Transition Army General Assimi Goïta dispatched in a workshop the Minister of the Malians Living Abroad and African Integration. 2 hours of exchange with the President of Mauritania, Mohamed Ould Al-Ghazouani, to review relations in the fields of bilateral cooperation, sub-regional, security, economic, and military. But the emphasis was mainly placed on the free circulation of the people and their property. According to the Minister of the Malians Living Abroad, the meeting with the Mauritania President was satisfactory. His message is well received and will be transmitted in return to Army General Assimi Goïta, President of Mali. United by history, geography, and socio-economic links, Mauritania and Mali will continue to put a mechanism in place for even more solid bilateral cooperation for the circulation of people and their property.
The National Council of Transition organized a workshop to help CNT members better understand the new mining code and its local content. The advantages offered by the code to the state, the private sector, and citizens were explained in detail. Detail with Absen Touré and Gaussou DIARRA.
Gold must shine for all Malians, including all mineral resources. That is why a new law has been adopted to guarantee and protect mining and mineral resources production in our country. Legislative organ of the transition and Malian government are working about this new law. The representative of the legislative organ of the transition spoke. Time has come for Malians to adopt a new law for guaranteeing or protecting Malian mining or mineral resources. We seize this opportunity to come to this new law in order to benefit from mining and mineral resources, exploitation and production. This new law is the opportunity to make progress and development. The Minister of Finances and Economics spoke about the advantage of this new law, and he makes sure Malians to be proud of this new law because it is necessary for the development of our country.
On behalf of all the team of English Time, I wish good and happy New Year 2025 to you. Some Malians also address their good wishes to the viewer of ORTM 1, especially English Time program. Follow their good wishes.
Salam alaikum la femme malien chamar musuma berajele fo ñine fête la 2024 ñi bana anduna 2025 na bonne fête et heureuse année ami duoro anga mali fama we katlaga ou encourager wa barala armée monte en puissance. Donc ami fera fa malien ben na beka courage ta jamana ko la an yoru commerçant an chessri an barake ñine won jara 2024 ami duoro kala 2025 fana ja. Vive Assimi Goïta, vive Transition. Happy New Year 2025.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Happy New Year 2025. All of you Malian people. Okay. Myself Mohammad Zamir. I am from India.
Morning all Malian, from service and with staff, which Happy New Year's 2025. May God bless you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mokhtar Diarra, the PDG of DIARRA Construction Metallic. I wish Happy New Year 2025 to all Malians, especially the transition leaders who are doing their best to protect us. May God bless General of Army Assimi Goïta and his team.
My name is Bakary Sangare. I am the country coordinator of the Carter Center Conflict Resolution Program in Mali. First of all, allow me to thank your channel, ORTM, the Passion of Public Service, for this opportunity to wish you a Happy New Year. I wish all my compatriots a Happy New Year 2025. I wish you happiness, health, and prosperity in everything you undertake in 2025. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stabilize our country, Mali, and reconcile Malian with one another.
I am Chekoro Koulibaly, and I am a counselor at the German corporation. Yeah. The wishes not to the Malian people. I would just say, Happy New Year 2005, and I wish a very good year to everybody, particularly to our authorities, because Mali is facing a lot of problems actually, and we should get together to put our hands together and to try to have a solution to all those problems the country is facing, particularly in the north part of our country. In addition to that, I will wish good year to our students, pupils in particular, because school is the basis of education.
My name is Brahim Adao. I'm a teacher of English at Public High School of Nyamakoro, it's so-called. I wish to, a new happy year to all Mali, to all people of Mali, inside and outside Mali, and may peace come back to Mali. May this year will be a successful year, opportunity and health and so on.
My name is Moussodia Dambele, and my wish for 2025 is to bring peace in our country, because I think when we have peace, we can achieve all of our goals. So I wish to everyone in Mali a peaceful space. Thank you.
My name is Basiru Kante. I'm a teacher of English in public school of Kita. Yeah. My 2025 wishes are addressed to my country. Okay, peace. Okay, unity. To our farmers who are doing a great job on the ground. So I invite all Malians to get united under our country, because we are living in a difficult moment now, and I wish the best for our country for the coming year.
My name is Hawa Jara. I'm a member of Mise, and also I'm a teacher at Marif, Sevenikoro. My wish will be wish a lot of happiness for all Malians, and also the security for all Malians, and also, inshallah, Mali will be a good country for everybody. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our English program. We'll be together next Saturday, 5:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. for another English time. Same time, same channel, ORTM 1. May God bless Mali. Goodbye.